Yo guys, in this video I want to speak to you about competitiveness in business. So how's it going everybody, and welcome back to this video today. In this video I want to speak to you about competition, competitiveness, and my thoughts on it in terms of entrepreneurship, business, and in life in general. Now, for most people, there's kind of two ends of the spectrum, right? You've got the one end where it's people who are hyper competitive. They want to be the best. They don't care about anybody else apart from themselves. They just want to be the best. They want to win. They want to win. They want to win. And they kind of want to do so on their own. They don't want to see anybody else succeed. Then you've also got people on the other end of the spectrum. They don't care about their own success. They just want to see everybody else succeed. They're not competitive at all. They're more about giving. And in my opinion, I think both ends have their benefits and both ends have their negatives. And I want to tell you today exactly where I sit on that spectrum. Now, the first end, right, the hyper-competitive end, you've got to be careful, because the trait of wanting to be the best, wanting to succeed, wanting to be at the pinnacle of your career in whatever industry it is you're going into, whether it's acting, entrepreneurship, whether it's sports, fitness, wanting to be the best and wanting to outperform others is healthy, okay? It is super healthy to want to be the best. All of the most successful people on the planet have wanted to be number one in their craft. But when it gets to a stage that you're willing to get there by kicking everybody else out the water, it's a little bit of a different scenario, okay? I'm talking here in our industry right now, okay? When you're just starting your online business and there's other entrepreneurs out there. Maybe you, like myself, you've got a personal brand and you're starting to sell programs, and you notice in other people in the same industry are selling programs and things of that nature. I'm a strong believer in community over competition, okay? Community over competition, because I don't want to be the kind of person that wins but I'm at the top on my own, right? There's a lot of people in this industry who are trying to get to the top by stepping on top of everybody else, throwing everybody else under the bus in order to get to the top, dismissing everybody else's opinions, calling people out, and making themselves seem better, making it seem like their way is the only way and the right way. Now, they may win in the short term, but the issue with that is over the long term, you're going to be at the top, but you're going to be on your own. Instead, the better way to do it, in my opinion, is community over competition. Get to know people in your direct industry, get to know other agency owners, get to know other people who are starting their personal brand, because technically they're in direct competition with you, right? They sell programs, you sell programs. Direct competition, okay? You've got an agency and trying to get clients, they've got an agency and are trying to get clients. Direct competition. But there's enough success and enough business to go around. The better way to do it is to bring yourself up, but at the same time, lift others up as well. You want to be in a position where if somebody who's in direct competition with you succeeds, you don't want to be jealous, you don't want to be envious, okay? You want to 100% support that person, be genuinely happy for them, and do not compare yourself to others. Because what I notice a lot of the time in people's path to success, on a long people's journey, some people get so desperate for success, and look, I am desperate, I'm hungry, okay? I'm obsessed with success, but I'm also obsessed with changing lives, making a difference, impacting others. And if along this journey, I can help other people succeed too. I could have kept my business model, this whole Upwork freelance business model. 2 years ago in this industry, a year and a half ago, nobody was talking about it. I was the first person to bring this to market, this whole freelance, get clients on Upwork, SMMA industry. The selfish thing to do would be completely keep that to myself. I could be making a ton of money now because there wouldn't be as many people, you know, join the program and go on to get clients. I could have had all the clients to myself. That would have been the selfish thing to do. Or, rather than being in direct competition with all these other agency owners and people that want to become an entrepreneur and start a business, I decided to be for the community instead. And yes, I might take a little bit of a pay cut in the short term because I might miss out on a couple clients, but my students will go on to land clients. Do you see what I mean? Community over competition. Now you got to be careful because you don't want to go so far on the other end of community that you don't have any competitiveness. You don't want to let people walk all over you. You don't want to have no drive in you, no fight in you. You don't want to not be the best, okay? You always want to be the best. You always want to outperform others, but you want to do so in a friendly competition kind of way. There's nothing wrong with accountability and having friends in the industry, okay? I'll give you an example. Some of my closest friends in this industry have social media marketing programs. I have a social media marketing program. technically we are in direct competition with each other. Yet they're some of my closest friends. Competitive person may completely disown that relationship and be all in for themselves because these guys are competition. Or, like me and a lot of my friends, it's been a community. We all help promote each other. We all get on each other's YouTube channels. We all go on each other's Instagram. We meet up, we're friendly, and when they succeed, I'm pumped as hell. And when I succeed, they're pumped as hell. Now, some people may look at that and be like, you're stupid because it's direct competition. But there's more to life than just being at the top on your own, okay? I'd rather be at the top with all my friends, all my audience, all this community, than, yes, I might have won, but I've pissed everybody off at the same time. I've stepped on loads of people. I've ripped all those connections off. People that are doing that, they're thinking way too short term, all right? So the biggest takeaway from this video today, guys, is honestly that community is so much more important than competition. It's so much more important than beating everybody else. But a healthy amount of drive, want to be the best, constantly investing in yourself to be at the pinnacle of your career and winning is healthy and normal. And competition is normal. Wanting to beat your friends, wanting to succeed, wanting to be the best, wanting to have more followers, wanting to get more clients, okay, wanting to close the deal over another agency, that is healthy. But when somebody else does succeed, you don't want to get jealous, you don't want to get envious, you don't want to compare yourself to them. You want to be genuinely happy that you're doing this all together, because over the long term, you'll succeed as a whole. And overall, everyone will win. Everybody gets to win, or you get to win. You get to win really, really big on your own, or everybody gets to win really, really big. Short term, long term, okay? And not only is this a longer term play, not only will you actually end up making more money, but you're gonna build better connections, you're gonna build real relationships. And any successful person you go and see has a connection of successful people. And you hear this saying all the time, it's who you know, not what you know. And I'm a strong believer in that. Obviously, it's not all true. It's super important that you know your craft and you invest in education, invest into your business. But who you know is goddamn important. You are who you spend your time around with. You know, if you're spending your time with millionaires, you're naturally going to become a millionaire and pick up the habits of millionaires and make more money. Okay, it's been proven time and time again, test and test, and I'm living proof of that. When I first started my business, I was a freelancer and I was doing business on my own. I was making a couple of grand a month. As soon as I started surrounding myself with six-figure entrepreneurs, guess what happened within the next few months? I too was on six figures. I'm now surrounding myself with 6- and 7-figure entrepreneurs. And guess what's gonna happen over the next 12 months, 24 months? I'm gonna transition from a 6-figure entrepreneur into a 7-figure entrepreneur. I know it's gonna happen. And that's because of that community, all right? So, final take home for you today, community over competition, but healthy competition is fine as long as it doesn't get nasty. You don't need to step on top of others and put people down to bring yourself up, okay? You can all climb together. So, hope you guys found some value in that. Drop a comment down below, make sure you get connected, reach out to people on Instagram and network. It's one of the most powerful things you can do. Even if you've got an agency, help other people in this industry get clients, help them land clients, help them close deals. Because maybe not in the short term, but in the long term, those relationships, those favors, that value that's provided other people will not go unnoticed, and you're gonna start to make a real dent in this industry, and the ultimate goal is to impact lives and change lives. You get one life on this planet. When you die, it's not about how much money's in your bank account, it's about how many lives you've impacted, it's about the change you've made, it's about the legacy that you leave. So, hope you guys found some value in this video. If you are interested in a full A to Z training program of how to start and scale a social media marketing agency from scratch, I've got a link down below to a training program called the Social Media Marketing Academy that I released. We've had hundreds and hundreds of success stories. People go through the program, go on to make money. Several people have quit their jobs. I've helped people out of India and third world countries, people out of first world countries like New York, London, all around the world, all different age groups. Several people have gone on to land huge deals and go on to make 6 figures per year. So go and check that out. The link is down below. It's 3 to 4 times cheaper than the average program, and it also has the highest success rate of any SMMA program on the market. So definitely go and check that out down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.